Hi, you guys came to this video because you guys want to learn how to do this? Okay, I'll show you what to do. First, if you don't have a light motion, or you do have it, you're good. If you don't have it, download it. Second, click on it. Okay, the part where you're actually going to need to pay attention for this, forgive me for low quality. So here's the project I demonstrated on. However, we're going to erase all of this. So first, what you're going to need to do is click on the plus, go to media, make sure you're on download, and if you have any, click on the 6 squares. Then scroll all the way until you find your background that you want to use for your edit. So basically, the background if you want to use for your edit, I'm currently into Jujutsu Kaisen, so I'm going to use I'm not going to use Gojo. I'm going to use blue. Scroll all the way down until, and I use Ren. I'm going to click on that, and then come over here and click on the background if it's way too long, and then line yourself up with one of these 30-second markers that appear every second, that appear every 30 seconds within a project. Then you're gonna shorten it by clicking on the far right button right here. Second, you're gonna click on the animation you have, then go over to effects, add effects, then click on chroma key. Then you can choose any color you want to get rid of. Since this color is pink, I'll choose pink. And then for threshold, I'll do it until some of it is gone. Now that some of it is gone, we can begin the cloning process. So first, let me shorten this down a little, and then let me go over to effects. Let me add effect. We're gonna click on stripes. And then we're not gonna do anything with the angle at all. Instead, we're gonna change the color to pink. Right here. And then click on phase, then add a keyframe in the middle. Then scroll it over to the left. Add a keyframe in the middle again, but this time you're gonna scroll until you reach 5.0. Then you're gonna scroll all the way on the right end, which at the end is gonna look like this. Now, we're gonna click on another effect, find edges. Then you're gonna click on the effect itself, then invert it. And then add another effect, of which we are gonna add dark glow. Then click on it, look for color. You can change your color to whatever you want. I'll choose pink for this one. Make your blend to 100%. Make your threshold to the max. Click your diffusion all the way to nothing. Then your alpha is all the way to 100. Now that your clone is good, you click on the plus and 2 bosses. Then you click on duplicate layer. And then you duplicate the other layer, but this time you're going to get rid or just do that. However, personally, I don't like the other effects being there, so I'll get rid of them. Now this is where the cloning process comes in. First, you're going to click on the bottom clone. Second, this moving marker, you're gonna click on a keyframe and then slide it to the very end. Then go to the second very end right here, near the middle, click another keyframe. Then go to the very middle, add that keyframe. Then here, however, I'm gonna scroll all the way to the end, and boom. Now that your clone is here, we are gonna go for this, not for these 3, because those won't work. You're gonna need the 2 that are right next to the middle. So first, you're gonna scroll to the left or right. So here, I'll do left. Now that clone is there, you're going to go to the other end, and you'll see a black line of where you left off. You'll go right there again. Then you'll go back up to here and do the exact same thing with all the other 30-second markers. Boom. Then go over to the right end this time. Alright, as soon as you're done with that, you're gonna click on the first one, go to Move and Transform, and click here. I'll repeat it again. Here. Then you're gonna click on the third graph. Then you're gonna paste the curve to all keyframes. Then you're gonna do the same for the other one. Wait, that's the same one. You're gonna do the same for the other one. Paste the curve to all keyframes. So your clone should look like this. As soon as you're done with that, go to media, and if you don't have any read manga, I would suggest looking up some on Pinterest random manga. If you don't know how to spell it, it's RIN. Then go over to pins this time. Then this time I'm going to scroll all the way down to find them. And then we'll click on this one. Then go to edit shape and click on the Y. And then you're gonna make it so where the eye practically is there. Then move it to here. This is when you're gonna start adding keyframes to the size. Do what you did for the first thing. For the clones. But instead of us doing the keyframes near the middle, we're going to go to the ones that are nowhere near the middle. So scroll your Y all the way down to 0 for the start, middle, and end. And as soon as that's done, it should look like this. Forgive me for bad quality. And then go to the very end. They're going to go over to this plus and click on this shape right here, rounded rectangle. Then make sure it's you're gonna make sure it's like 12 seconds out. Click on this. And then go over to three circles and fill in the composition area. Go to effects, add the effects, and click on copy background, of which it'll make the background look like that. Then click on another add effect and click on turbulent displace, of which you're going to go over to strength, click on it, and scroll on it to 0. Then you're going to add 3 keyframes for the first, end, and middle. And then for the middle, you could either type it out for like 0.25, like so. And then you're going to click on X. Then you're going to go over to stretch and stretch it over to 0. Then you're going to get out of it and click on it, then duplicate it. Of which you're going to click on the duplicated layer and get rid of the turbulent displace. Add another effect and click on invert. Then you're going to add another effect called blink, of which you're going to turn up the frequency to 16 Hertz. As you know, hold down the first layer, and then this, then you're going to copy the 2 layers. Then go to each 30-second mark right here and paste them. If I'm going too fast, slow it down a little. By the time you're done, it should look like this. Anyways, y'all, that is it for this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and let me know if you want more tutorials. And leave a comment if this helped with your edits, because I'm more than gladly likely because I am more than glad to make tutorials for any of you viewers. Love you all. Bye.